And the break, Leah, you were reminding me that one of the things that came up for me as I've used it in my membership is that different people have gravitated to different parts of the planner, really just kind of like we have as well, right? There's different things that
Mhm.
immediately stick out to you and you use a tool in a different way. And there's also certain pieces that you might resist using, not necessarily intentionally, but just kind of like, oh, you didn't really like see a need for it. And so what I have found in doing those monthly planning sessions is that with different people gravitating to different parts of it and then sharing what they're doing, it's inspiring the whole group. But it also made me realize that there are different styles. There's different ways that people plan, that they want their time, that they naturally gravitate their time. So, or gravitate to, I should say, with their time. And I actually created, I call it the Flourish Flow Archetype quiz. So I'm going to put the link to that also in the show notes if anyone wants to take that quiz. There's 5 different planning styles that we came up with. I'm just going to go through them very briefly here. The visionary dreamer, that's somebody who's big picture vision, deep empathy, magnetic creativity, and intuitive leadership. There's a conscious creator who's more purpose driven focus, has grounded strategy, devotion to mastery, and strong follow through. A sacred navigator who has steady presence, deep intuition, emotional intelligence, and devotion to harmony. The flow alchemist, whose focus is on transformational energy, creative adaptability, natural healer, and deep emotional awareness. And then the radiant reflector. And that's somebody who's more of an embodied presence, intuitive reflection, radiant calm, amplifying other people's light. And I think, we each have little bits and pieces of each of these within us, but there's something that you will gravitate towards. And if you take the quiz, you'll find out like what the strengths are of each of those, what the growth edge would be as well, and maybe how the shadow pattern might show up in that particular archetype, as well as it's going to direct you to specific areas of the planner that might best support you, and how you can get the most out of it.